We would all like to think of ourselves as the perfect host, or guest for that matter, on Thanksgiving, but sometimes things just get out of hand. Here with advice on dealing with several sticky situations is the great-great-granddaughter of Emily Post, etiquette expert Lizzie Post. Good morning.
Good morning.
So on a day like today, you know, all this meticulous planning and all of the cooking and all the preparations, sometimes things can go awry, and the good host will be able to handle it with aplomb. Yeah. Here's your first sticky situation.
All right.
You've got the guest list, and all of a sudden, some of your guests show up with uninvited guests. Bring extras. Oh, my cousin Larry and his family are here from Paducah. What do?
You welcome Larry and the family from Paducah right into the home, and you make sure that you get some place settings all ready and together for them, and you really try to accommodate them as best that you can.
Right.
Beforehand, though, it is best if your cousin who invited Larry and everyone from Paducah would call and say, hey, I have some unexpected guests. I can't make it. And then you as a host can say, oh no, we'd be happy to accommodate them. Mm-hmm. But if you do that kind of little host-guest dance,
right,
everyone will feel comfortable and no one will feel imposed.
So it's not so if you're doing the RSVPing and all that stuff like
yes.
that, as the host, good to sort of at least check in a couple of days.
Yes.
You're good to go. We're happy to see you, blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely.
And that way, if there are any surprises.
Exactly. RSVP right. is not dead. Use it.
Use it. All right. Now, the other situation, we talk about this a lot, and there's so many kids these days, and even adults, that have all kinds of food issues. What do you do about that?
You definitely, it is the guest's responsibility when they RSVP to say to their host, hey, I'm allergic to something. My father, for instance, is allergic to all northern tree fruits, but only when they're raw. Like, you need an encyclopedia to figure it out.
Right.
So if he, shows up, he lets somebody know, hey, I'm allergic to this. I'm
right.
happy to bring a dish. Or if he gets served something unexpectedly, he'll say, I'm sorry, I'm just going to pass. I have an allergy.
Right.
And it's perfectly okay.
And that doesn't get anybody's nose out of joint anymore. Now, what about with the family from Paducah showing up? What if you think you're going to run out of food?
This is one where you can employ family hold back, FHB, and let the immediate family know, guys, take smaller portions. That's the best you can do. Send that teenager who just got the driver's license out for an extra thing of potatoes or something like that if you need to. Always good to know what takeout places are open.
Crucial question.
Yes.
So there you are sitting down. There's a beautiful centerpiece. All is well. There's an unruly child at the table.
And it's not yours.
And not yours.
And it's
thank goodness. What do you do?
You can speak to the child. You can say, Jimmy, we do not put our feet up on the table, as best you can. You cannot discipline or punish the child.
Right.
If the behavior doesn't stop, the solution is to ask the parents what to do.
Right.
Say, could you please control him?
Yeah.
I know, a little touchy, right?
All right. Last but not least, the guests arrive late. What do? I mean, dinner is supposed to start at 2:30.
Right.
And it's 2:45.
And it's 2:45. Well, okay, so if it was supposed to start at 2:30, it's 2:45. You've waited an obligatory 15 minutes. It's perfectly okay, especially for the sake of the rest of your guests, to get dinner going. Let the latecomer join in as soon as they get in. Try to save them a little extra food.
And welcome them when they get
Absolutely.
there, right? We're so glad you're here.
Thank you.
An hour late. Lizzie Post, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We hope you have a great Thanksgiving.